Yo guys, what is going on? Thanks, Bill. I'm back today with some more Gimmighoul Shiny Hunting after fighting with my PC for about 10 minutes. Not only does freaking Windows reset all of my microphone settings and headset settings every single time an update happens, so I have to deal with that. Because I use my capture card in the morning, it doesn't work anymore. That's something. If I haven't used my capture card yet for the day, it will work fine, but if I already used it in the morning, it will no longer work when I'm actually trying to stream. Which is stupid. Doesn't make sense. But okay, that is something, that's just how my capture card works. I'll deal with that. So I unplug and replug my capture card. I didn't even touch the other capture card. Other capture card stopped working, even though it worked fine before then. I didn't touch it and it stopped working. Why? So I also had to reset that. And now, my phone, who I didn't touch anything about my phone. It was connected, my face cam was working. Stopped working. Just would not connect anymore. Dude, I wanted to just die at that point. Like, oh my god. Maybe you should touch things. What? Like, I don't even understand why it works this way. It makes no sense. It happened because you didn't touch them? What do you mean because you didn't touch them? Oh, I see what you mean, but right. That's definitely how that works. A shiny fungus? No, I'm seeing things again. Cool. Dude. Sometimes I love technology and sometimes it just literally makes no sense. Another question. How on God's green earth do I send things from my phone to a MacBook? Or the other way around. Literally how? Is the only possible option mail? Didn't touch facecam and capture card, so that's why it stopped working. Yeah, because that's how it works. iPhone. Yeah, I don't have an iPhone. So now what? I'm convinced that mail is the only option. Frick Apple. Oh, 100%. Why do you think I don't have an iPhone? I should have requested a non-MacBook from school, man. I'm gonna be honest, I so far don't like the MacBook. You click the X arrow to close an app, it doesn't close, it just minimizes. Why? Why? It makes no sense. If you have multiple of an app open, you cannot alt-tab to it. Heck, opening the other instance is almost impossible. Why the GPU? Well, the GPU can handle it just fine. I just don't like having too many things open. The RAM, like, the RAM and GPU are fine, it doesn't matter, but... Dude... Supposedly next year I'm gonna work somewhere else. And if they work with MacBooks, I'm gonna request if I can get a different laptop. I do not want a MacBook. Fun fact, a MacBook doesn't have USB ports! It doesn't even have USB ports. I can't even plug in a mouse or a clicker. Who came up with that? Why the frick does a MacBook not have USB ports? Oh. Windows laptop. Does that exist? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes technology just sucks, guys. It really just sucks sometimes. Anyway, welcome to the stream, DTR. I don't know if I welcomed you yet. No, I did. How are you doing? I'm tilted. Just put Linux on it, solve software issue. Yeah, I don't know how... I don't think I can. You know, it's a work laptop. Ahaha, I can't even download apps from the App Store. If I could download apps from the App Store, I could download an app that can let me send files from MacBook to Android. But I can't download apps from the App Store. Country requested to be downloaded? Probably, but it's too much effort. Flip, your YouTube chat is muted, Ga. What are you talking about? Or it to be put in a company approved list? Huh. There are some YouTube messages that indeed did not come through. Why? What's happening? Wait, why's my YouTube Shorts chat's not visible? What the hell? That's cursed. I hate technology, guys. Everything is just going wrong today. I'll just pop it out and read it on my own screen, I guess. Hello there, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I can now read YouTube chats. Or a shorts chat specifically. I think it's glitching. I don't think it's glitching. It's just not on screen today because I don't know why not. Everything hates me today apparently. Is there a reason for this? Can I like open this and figure out why that is? Widgets. No. No, I don't know if I can figure this out. Probably not. I can try on the other one. The other one works. We already tested that. It's just YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts doesn't show on stream today. And I have no clue why, which is really cool. But I can at least read it. Bro, why? Bro, why what, Nathan? What? First message, hi. Second message, bro, why? No, that makes sense. Oh, I don't know. Technology just hates me today. What if I just started streaming at a normal time? Would everything have worked? No, because I played Mario Odyssey this morning. I got a 120.57. Not sub 120 because I died on the final phase in the Mecha Brute fight. Yeah, and because I used my capture card this morning, everything just wasn't working. You should nominate a Pokestop and go. Why? I've already tried that multiple times. I'm satisfied with the amount of Pokestop near me. Not really. I wish I could have a Pokestop on my house, but there's nothing interesting nearby to make a Pokestop out of. So, can't have a Pokestop on my house. I tried multiple things. I kind of would rather not get banned for submitting a Pokestop, so I'm not doing it anymore. I gave it uppeth. I wonder how many people have been banned for requesting a Pokestop for the request a Pokestop in-game task. It was so funny. Somebody got banned for requesting a Pokestop when it's literally an in-game task. Or was. Also, I made it back to Ultra 3 in Champions. Yippee! Staraptor is broken if you don't take care of it quickly. Ha ha ha. Lol. I also dealt with a Mega Halucha Vanilluxe for the Oko, for the guaranteed Oko. Bro, I just one-shot the Vanilluxe. Like, my man. What was that? What was that? I also need to remember that I can scary face my own Staraptor. Sure, score bunny. I believe that. Ugh. How many people do you think have died because of Pokemon Go? It's gotta be like at least in the hundreds, right? You'd think. I don't know. Also, I think today the goal is to reach 4,600. I hope we can do that. That is some stream hunting. I really want to reach 5,000 by the end of the week. I'm pretty sure there's no events this weekend that I want to be a part of. What events do we have in Pokemon Go this weekend? Nicketcom Day. Oh, well, yeah, I'll play that for like 10 minutes. I also love how there's not next weekend, but the weekend after there's Super Mega Starmie raids. When 2 weeks after that, it's gonna be in regular Mega raids. Like, why would I do Super Mega Starmie raids if it's gonna go to regular Mega raids a week later? Also, may I say, holy garbage event, the Mega Finale. Dude, are we for real? Generational fumble. Oh, for the 10-year anniversary, we're gonna have a GoFest finale, which has nothing. Literally nothing. No, not literally nothing. You can catch a couple of Froakie, Chespin, and Fennekin for some Mega Energy. Like, the spawns? Garbage. Just high-class, ultra-tier garbage. The raids? Absolutely horrific. Apart from maybe for the people that can't do Super Mega raids, it's pretty cool for them, I suppose. But people that have been able to do Super Mega raids in the past, garbage. Literally are... Oh, and you know, the 3 featured Pokemon of the event? Yeah, you can get one of them, and you're gonna have to just get lucky for the rest of them. Like... Hello there, Sabahat. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Like, first of all, GoFest was supposed to be free this year, yet now you have to pay for increased shiny odds. Why? That wasn't a thing last year during the GoFest finale, so why this year? Makes no sense. And why would you want to pay for that? I don't think I've seen anything in the Deluxe Pass, which costs $15, by the way. It's like a full price pass. And there's nothing in it. I'm genuinely just so confused what they were trying here, bro. I hope nobody buys the pass. Scopely sees, huh, maybe we suck. And then they change stuff. I don't know. Like, also thinking about in-person GoFest next year. Am I really gonna travel all the way to in-person Go Fest for a shiny Rotom Mo? Am I going to do that? Maybe, I guess. It just sucks, I feel like. I don't know. Ah, Rockruff, hello. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Scopely, I feel like it's kind of ruining the game. A little piece at a time. Just making it less and less fun each time. Because again, next week, oh, you're gonna have to chill at Rainy Lures for a bit to get your, like, Aracuda. Sorry, I don't remember the name of that thing. And that's the event. Then you're done. No reason to play the rest of the event. Okay, like, this max finale is not even gonna have Pikachu return to raids, which I'm very depressed about, because I still need my yellow Pikachu, and last year they were in raids. I'm pretty sure, right? Let me double check that, actually. Pretty sure in raids, it's just Mewtwo and Megas, and that's it. There's no Pikachu in raids, for some reason. I hope they'll still be in raids. It'd be kinda cringe if they weren't, in my opinion. Like, I'm gonna be honest with everything they currently announced. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna reach level 100 in a pass. Because why would I? It's such a terrible event. I'd still probably rather do that than go to the gender funeral party with my cousins. What the frick was that? I've never seen that before. I've also asked my parents if they're going to the gender reveal party. They just looked at me like, why are they doing that? What is wrong with them? I don't think my parents are going either, so I don't have to feel bad for not going. I don't know who is going. Maybe Super Direct family. Like, I'm sorry, you just had a wedding. What are you doing? What is the point of a gender reveal party? Walks in, it's a boy, leaves. No, I have a better idea. Sits at home, reads group chat, it's a boy. Okay, cool, never left. Now that's my strat. Or even better, doesn't check phone. In I don't know, what is it, like 6-7 months? Was not on purpose, frick. And like about 7 months figures out, oh, it's a boy. Alright. Don't care. Speaking of 6-7, we're almost at 4, 5, 6, 7. Last incremental number sequence that we'll might ever see for this hunt on stream. Cool, doesn't matter till around age 4 when they start becoming more of their gender. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Which is also interesting to say, because his brother's children, they're both female. I mean, one of them plays soccer? Like, I don't know, what's the difference between a boy and a girl is not even that big anymore, I feel like. Guys, it doesn't fit anymore. Oh, hey, I need that one. Cool, I don't. Brutal. Like, every time I get a shiny, it becomes more and more laggy to start up my stream. You could just be like there. Just really small. Do I make food or not eat till tomorrow? As in dinner food? Yeah. Yeah, you go make that right now. Do not eat dinner. Please. But I don't wanna Uber eat something. If you really don't wanna. Is it a small decision? No. A smart decision? No. I also figured out what time I have to go to work. It's super early, only on Mondays, for my Monday shift. It's not as bad as other days. But yeah, Monday. What time have I set my alarm? 6:30? I'm pretty sure I've set my alarm for 6:30 and I have to leave by like 6:50. I have like 20 minutes to leave my house. 20 minutes should be enough there. Only? Right, 6:30? Every week for a year? And on Monday as well, of all days. Had to be Monday. At first I thought it was gonna be 6 AM, but then I read the time I had to start wrong. So it's not that bad. If I choose a new time for a job coming up, I may have to get up at 3 AM. Oh. I'd say that's pretty early. I'd say so. So I'd wake up earlier, get home late. Personally, I'd go for get home late. Even though I am a morning person, I do always like stream in the morning and stuff. I'd rather get home late than wake up early. I am seriously wondering though how long my break is going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if after 2 weeks I want to stream again, and I'll start streaming again on the weekends only, probably. Eventually the goal is to do evening streams consistently. Maybe not every day, maybe just some days a week. But I think that is the goal. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't know. At first I'm just gonna take a break, starting next Monday, with a 1-day exception of August 29th. And then, I don't know. I'm suspecting I'll be streaming again at some point in September in the weekends. And then eventually, occasionally do evening streams during the week as well. Although, of course, there's the question, what do I evening stream? Now, I have been looking, and while speedrunning the OG Angry Birds doesn't really interest me, speedrunning other Angry Birds like Star Wars? Not Star Wars, Space? Now that sounds kind of interesting. Although I do have to get the game somehow, which that could prove to be somewhat difficult, but I think I'll figure it out. Like, I think the original Angry Birds has been optimized a little too much. But I feel like every other, like, I could just get the speedrun world record in like every other Angry Birds game. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. It is interesting though that Angry Birds Space does not have an all levels category. They just have different worlds and that's it. Also, the first world is always the most optimized one. I've looked at the speedrun of the first world. I can optimize that. I can beat that. The only issue could be loading times, but I don't think it will be. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do that. What even is my plan? Like, if I'm not gonna be streaming, I'm not really gonna play Pokemon. I'll probably maybe still hunt Gimmighoul stream. I want to reach 5,000 on stream next Sunday as like the conclusion of my streams for a while. But I think after that, at least until August 29th, I'll still be hunting off stream for Gimmighoul, I think. Again, getting this before August 29th would be really sick. I can only hope that's actually gonna happen. It's not gonna work, is it? Right, yeah, go back into the game. It's so laggy. That actually did work. Cool. What day is it? Today's Wednesday. Again, next Friday I have an introduction day of work. Fun fact, I do not know yet at what time I have to be there. Really sick. So, no, that's amazing. Games at once, so much fun. Like I don't have much info yet on things. I'm gonna be honest. Frick you, Zangoose. To be fair, I've also not checked my mail this morning. Could do that now. Still no mail. Cool. Still don't know at what time I need to be at work in 2 days. Aha, for the introduction day. No, that's great organization skills, guys. Lovely. Have I been to this raid yet? Oh, I've been to the raid, yeah. Definitely. I'm thinking so much about work right now, even though I still have like almost an entire week of vacation, I guess. Just don't want to do bad in the beginning, you know, especially don't want to get late in the beginning. I'd feel bad. It's so far away. It's not always in my control. I also have not started terraforming the forest yet. I'm gonna be honest. Have not worked on that. I don't know, the next Minecraft video hopefully will come out in September. Maybe August. August or September, I think the next Minecraft video should be. The one after that, though, I don't think this year. That bridge is big. Very, very big. There's a climb here, bro. Nice. I hate the climbing mechanics of this game. There. Will I say it once more this stream? Wouldn't be surprised. You found a mass outbreak of rufflets. Where? Where? I couldn't even see it on the minimap. What the heck? That's crazy. Ow! Oh! No way! That is so funny. My controller fell on my foot and ran into my USB port, which disconnected my phone temporarily, but it's reconnected already. Ah! It fell on my foot though. How is it all the way over there? I love how the slightest touch, like even just the wind can disconnect my phone. Like, how? Excuse me? That's weird. Hold on 1 second. Apparently hashtag shiny togepi. Apparently. It's impressive to not notice for that long. I don't know how long it's been, I guess. Did you still need it? I had 3 shiny togepi before its community day. Oh, my sources was there. Nice. What's the last shiny I hatched? I feel like it was not that long ago, but it was something stupid, like maybe a starter. Shiny hatched. Oh no, it was my Visor Squirtle that I still needed. That was genuine insane hatch. Also, which is here? Yeah. Yeah, it's here. Why would I use that? I don't know. How did I end up in a pool? I literally did not touch my controller anymore. What the heck? Why play champions? I mean, while I play champions, I can also just use the ++. Which I can catch more than 76 Pokemon. Come on, bro. It's not even that steep. Moss has shiny was Visor Squirrel. The one before that, it says, is Bowtie Smoochum, but that was traded. The one before that was Smoochum though. And then Flower Crown Togepi, Flower Crown Happiny, Riolu, Cast Form, Kangaskhan. Even if it's landed not too long ago. 79 hatched shinies total. I don't know, currently my travel plan to get to work is to catch a bus towards a train. In the bus, I'll probably play Pokemon Go until it hits the highway. Technically, that's not a highway because there are traffic lights. And you can't go over 100. But like, the big streets where playing Pokemon Go is pointless anyway. Then I might play Champions. Although going through a tunnel while playing Champions might not be the smartest idea. I have something about disconnects that I want to talk about as well in a second. And then eventually I'll get on the train. On the train I'll definitely be probably playing Champions. And then I'll arrive. And I can either take the bus or I can walk. And while walking is a lot longer, I'll be early anyway, so it's fine. I'll just walk. Play some more Pogo. That's my plan. But speaking about disconnecting on Champions... Hello there, Savannah. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How long is travel? A little over an hour. That is if I don't walk and take the bus instead. If I do walk, it's like an hour 15 minutes. But yeah, I played a match yesterday. The team was so whack. And the name was literally Mitchell. I assumed it was a bot. Turns out it wasn't a bot. During that game... my Switch first got a disconnection error, so I went back to the title screen, and I went through again. Then I got a comm error, and my game just froze. By the way, this was after my opponent started losing terribly, after they failed to entrain their Vanillux with one guard. One guard? Is that what it's called? I don't know. You know what I mean. No guard. That's the one. Like, after he no-guarded his Vanillux, and I one-shot his Vanillux, that's when I got disconnected. Okay. Very suspicious. Then I loaded up on my phone and I lost a turn, which kind of sucked. Because my Pokemon made the absolute worst moves they could have. And my Staraptor died. Still won. But I felt like it felt like he did something to disconnect me. I don't think that's a thing he can do, but it felt like it. I had to literally continue on my phone, which is weird, because my Switch just wasn't working anymore. That was a bit cursed. Bum, bum, bum. I have to go up a mountain. Hooray. Climbing mechanics. How well are you gonna work with me? And where am I going on this game? Man, our travel is over an hour. To my internship, it was half an hour by bike. Now it's like an hour, over an hour with public transport. So it's like, it's kind of not great. My plan is next year to search for a different place. Closer by. And hopefully now that I'll have experience, they'll actually accept me. How's your job hunt going, DTR? Or do you have a job already? I don't remember. I don't remember. Applied for 2 Christmas time jobs. I mean, that's still quite a while away, I suppose. I'm applying to become Santa Claus. Yes, yes. Let's start next month. Oh, that's not that Christmas time. It literally starts in September. But okay. It's at least nice that you're applying for jobs. They run through Christmas buzz. I mean, fair. I mean, I got like a week off during like Christmas. Too. I don't know. I do think we can reach 4,600 today. 4,600 today. What did I just say? I don't know. What came out of my mouth? It's, you know, probably not a shiny, let's be honest. I don't know. Dare I off-stream do some double hunting for Gimmighoul? The one thing, if I do double hunting for Gimmighoul, how the hell do I do that without getting bored off-stream? Or do I just do an evening stream as well today for Gimmighoul specifically? I don't know. Watch every anime in a row. Yeah, how? I use my left monitor for Scarlet and my right monitor for Violet. So, what do I watch the anime on? That is the issue I'm having on staying entertained. I can just watch YouTube if I can watch something, but how? I generally think I might undock if I want to do it. Phone. Yeah, it's an option. It's not a nice one. Tiny screen. What I might do is just undock my Switch 1. Play undocked. If I get a shiny, just dock it as quickly as I can. I mean, I'm more likely to get a shiny on the Switch 2 anyway than I am on the Switch 1. So, probably won't happen. Do you have any pets? No, I do not. I like potatoes. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I had a pet hamster named Rico. He died many years ago. Definitely over a decade ago. Oh, how did I open that? I was spamming buttons. My bad. Stop intimidating him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, also, I don't remember if it was this morning or yesterday. I had such a giga play in Champions. Oh my god, bro. I don't remember the exact setup, but I knew one of their Pokemon had to switch out, or it would die to a close combat, and it didn't want to do that. So I knew the Pokemon on the right was going to swap out. And on the left, they had a Garchomp against my Staraptor. I was like, Garchomp is 100% going to click Rock Slide. So what did I do? I clicked Roost. And I roosted Staraptor resists Rock Slide. Dude. Oh no, the other Pokemon was Tyranitar, which I either had to protect because it would die to close combat, or it could choose to do an attack, but again, roosted. Staraptor is resistant to rock types attacks. Oh, dude, that was such a giga brain play, bro. And I had like +2 defense and a reflect up. So I did the rock slide did like 3 damage. And I roosted, got all my health back. Oh, dude, that was such a giga brain play for me, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely thought that Roost got rid of the flying type of Pokemon permanently until switching. I assumed this, and like, when I knew I had to fight somebody with a Corviknight, I specifically brought a ground type. So if they roosted, I could hit them with a ground move, but it doesn't work apparently. Does Roost just lose you the flying type for the rest of the turn? Or until you do another attack? Fiorn. Hello there, Bob. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm assuming it's just until the end of the turn you lose your flying type with Roost. That's probably a good assumption. How do you think I'm doing? Bad, because you haven't gotten a shiny in a while. Hello there, Pokey lad. Your sleep schedule is still whack, or you've already woken up to go to school. Both are options. And I'm sick? Oh. Fair enough. Nope, I fixed it. Woo, nice. Let's go. Did I find a way to stack plantations on top of each other so I can save room? Damn, that's crazy. I made a very simple, very efficient ore mining site in Pal World like 2 days ago. I was pretty happy with that. We were trying to Pichu in Zone 1 yesterday. Ooh, nice. I've done that too. Is there a way to fly spam for that? I don't think so, right? Went to bed at 9:30, just woke up at 5:30. Dang. You going to school again today? School isn't until the 17th. Though I wanted to say hi. I wanted to say I got my haircut. It's a whole 10 inches shorter now. First of all, I don't know what an inch is. Second of all, I don't know how long your hair was to begin with. Just level 55, which is the issue if you want the easy way. The hard way is 20 something. Well, I'm level 33 now. We got our asses kicked. Not really, kind of, by level 30 tower boss. We beat him, by the way. He just beat us first. So that kind of sucked. Let me convert 1 sec. There's the lab, but I didn't use it because I wanted a chance for a Shelter Skybug. Can Pokemon in the first area be alpha? Yeah, they can be, but not early game. That's only post-game or later game, whatever. Once you unlock your first alpha. Yeah, I think you have to be rank X to be able to get alphas. I can post it on the server if you want to know. The only real reward to do it is it saves you so much space and the pelt saves so much time moving around. I don't know, I'm fine without it for now. We're just having fun. We don't really know what we're doing. 25 centimeters off. Hit around mid-back. Now it's above my shoulders. Damn, that is quite drastic. I've never had my hair that long. Not even like the shoulder length. Depends on what part of the hair you'd count, I guess, maybe. It's funny how I always get so many compliments, especially from grandmas, when my hair is longer. My mom hates it though. My mom always asks me when are you getting a haircut when my hair is long. Why? People seem to like it more when it's longer. I don't know. Now I have bangs? Just before school starts? Do you want to get bullied? What? That is a choice, or maybe it's in style right now, I don't know. As far as I can remember, bangs... Stop, bro, I like him. Alright, if you say so. Holy Violet is laggy. Oh my lord. My friend of last year had bangs. And were they bullied? I don't know, I've heard American schools can be ruthless when it comes to bullying. Nope, alright, fair enough. Like, whenever you see anything from like an American school, there are always so many bullies, which is just not a thing in the Netherlands. I'm assuming it's just a stereotype that's not actually true apart from in specific cases, but like, damn. I don't care if they make fun of me, it's sad on their part. If the best thing they spend their time in is my hair, that's at least a good mindset. They clowning you for trying. I don't know. American schools are so much different from Dutch schools. Surprise, surprise, in the Netherlands, we don't have specific classrooms that are bulletproof. Crazy, I know. Wow, I know, right? Crazy. Made a classroom bulletproof and not the people. How do you make people bulletproof, Bob? You are one fart smeller sometimes, my man. Just change school uniform a tad. America doesn't have school uniforms, right? That's like a British thing, or maybe like specific American schools. I also don't think children will appreciate walking around with a Kevlar vest all the time. Private school, so yeah, that's what I assumed. You're already paying more only to be able to put on less different clothes. Why? They used to be British. Yeah, exactly, Bob. You used to. Lime, stupid. That's a Golduck, hello. I never really understood why you want to send your kids to private school. Just doesn't make sense. Also, since I'm sick, I just had my day gaming on my TV in my bed yesterday. Nice, that's how it should be, Bob. When I check my YouTube notifications, just check who liked my comments, but it's just Haxlar Live. I mean, you should be seeing that like every day. That shouldn't be that weird. Welcome to the stream critique. Also, YouTube Shorts now finally appears in the chat on screen. Or you're not on YouTube. No, you're on YouTube Shorts. It's working now. Cool. I don't know how it got fixed, but it got fixed. That's sick. But I love you. Oh, okay. Okay, you're weird, Bob. Richard is playing Pokemon Pokopia. Cool. I hate you, Hax. Then why are you here? Private schools are supposed to give better education, but the one I got doesn't even have AP classes till 12th. Whatever AP classes are. Whereas all the other schools I hear about do offer them already in 10th year, even public ones. Very interesting. The gameplay, but you can see almost the exact same gameplay in other people's streams too. I don't know. In the Netherlands, we do also have private schools, I learned recently. I don't know how they work, though. I'm pretty sure literally the only difference is the classes are smaller or something like that. No, not this rivering gameplay. Yeah, exactly. AP are college-level courses, basically. Oh. Why would you take this in high school when you can take them in college? I don't know. That's just my Dutch way of thinking, probably. I don't know, but I think you get more credits, which you need a specific amount to graduate college. You can already get credits for college without being in college. Now that sounds interesting. That is definitely not a thing in the Netherlands. Look like Shiny Ghastly? Clip it, Bob. Figure it out. Also, is it in America? Is there a difference between college and uni, or do you just all call it college? You're still at it? Oh. Not anymore. And banks are like wispy, so they aren't too drastic. I don't have that much knowledge about hair. I don't really know what it means for banks to be wispy. I'ma keep it real. Hello, Lechonk. Lechonkster. I listen to this song way too much when playing Coliseum, bro. Oh! Pretty sure when I got stuck in Coliseum it was in Pyrite Town. Ugh, that sucked. It looks different than the rest, but it isn't shiny. Does it just look more faded out? I guess, probably. Ghastly can be looking very weird. I don't know why. Is there a redeem you have? You hate? I really hated the redeem. I would remove it, Bob. My man. Or make it more expensive. Like that. I become shiny. Rad. Thanks. Thanks, Bob, for using all your points on that. Especially after I made it less loud. Anyway, colleges and universities are different here, I think. College is smaller size way and focuses on undergraduate education, while universities are bigger and focus on undergraduate and graduate programs. So everyone just calls it college. Huh. We also have a difference between college and university. University is just the harder version of college, basically. That's like the only difference. What are you talking about, Pratik? Huh? With 15.9k points? Goddamn, how? That's like 30 metal pipe planks. Or 31. Mom's at 1k, though I usually watch on YouTube anyway, so it makes sense. Yeah, it does. Stream streak, well done, Bob. And in the Netherlands, it's very common. If you do the hardest difficulty of high school, you go to uni. If you do the second hardest difficulty of high school, you go to college. Some people, after finishing the second hardest difficulty, go do the final 2 years of the hardest difficulty, and then go to uni. After college, you can still go to uni. There are a lot of options. Is this the new main series Pokemon, by the way? No, this is the second newest main series Pokemon game. And it's like 4 years old, almost. Came out in 2022. I swear to God, you've been watching me play this game since you started watching me critique. Hello there, Nico. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. Winston Wave's not came out yet, so technically Violet is the newest. No. Legends EA is definitely newer than Scarlet and Violet, my man. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Still have 20 times less points than DTR. Everybody does. Bro, I had an alt on which I used to watch my own streams. That made it to like 100,000 points. DTR outclassed that by a long shot. Legends Zazazuzu is not main series? Yes, it is. Do you think Palworld until 4 AM was a good idea? Do you have any form of work or school or something today, Nico? Because if the answer to that is no, then I think the answer to your original question is yes. No, exactly. That was a perfectly fine idea to play Palworld until 4 AM. But no, with a period, how formal. Right, right. Bum, bum, bum. I was with a friend, fair. I wanted to play Power with a friend yesterday, but he was tired. My man always stays up until 4 AM and he was tired at 9 PM? What do you mean? Does a friend have a job or school? There's a solar eclipse today, yeah, I've heard. I'm gonna be honest, don't really care. I don't even know what time it is. I'm gonna be surprised when it happens. Oh, what the hell? It's dark outside? What the frick? Oh, you ruined it! Come on, man! I wanted to be surprised. It's not a complete eclipse unless you're in Spain, yeah, or Iceland or Greenland. So, yeah, cool. I remember when I was in high school, there was also a solar eclipse. Like, I swear to God, they always say, oh, this will be the only solar eclipse of the century, and then there's another solar eclipse in 5 years. I'm sorry, am I wrong? That's an actual thing, right? According to Pokemon Company, they're mainline, but we fans follow exactly opposite of what official is. You do, Pratik, sure. Not more than half the players there, so I don't know what you're talking about, my man. Like, you're gonna remember the time when it happens? Yeah, I now will. There are different kinds of solar eclipses. I know! I am well aware. I'm pretty sure the next full solar eclipse visible from the Netherlands will be in like 2080 or something. If total eclipse was when I was in 5th grade, that would be 2015. Damn, how young are you? Yeah, 2015, that was when I was in high school. I think 2015, 2016, something like that. Yeah, I remember that. Was that a total eclipse there? I don't remember. I was only 1 year at the school where it happened, so I'm very sure on the year. Oh, okay, fair enough. Just to let you know, a school year takes part in 2 different calendar years. Sorry. I remember, I'm pretty sure it was summer, right? It was warm outside. Yeah, exactly. So it could be at either the beginning of the school year or at the end of the school year. I'm stuck under the bridge, guys. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm genuinely stuck. I need to teleport out of here. I can't teleport. Guys! What the hell? Oh, I got out. What the hell? I was actually, like, genuinely stuck there for a second. Beginning of the school year in Germany is mid-September. Goddamn. And I'm stuck again. Oh no, this game is so good. What a great game. Why? Why are you asking him why? That's when we live in Germany. In the Netherlands, we have 3 different zones for school vacations. And they do depend on where you live, but they do also rotate each year. So like 1 year you start mid-August, the year after you start end August, and the year after you start mid-September. And then it goes back. You have 4 in Germany? I guess that makes sense. There is in Germany as well, but not Bavaria. Interesting. Belgium has 2, you could probably guess that. Yeah, I can guess that, I guess. We're always last. Interesting. For someone new to Pokemon, what game would you recommend them? A good question. It kind of depends on what their prior experience with Pokemon is. If they've never touched a Pokemon game, though, No, no, not leaf green. 100%, I would recommend a game with... Auras is really not bad. Auras is pretty good. Sword Shield, but the story's bad. I think Auras is really good for a new player. Yeah, I really like that one. And otherwise, Sun and Moon, I feel like also aren't that bad. If they have a Switch 2, Scarlet Violet is also a good recommendation, I think. Not on Switch 1, though. And I guess after that, yeah, BDSP probably wouldn't be too bad. Sun and Moon feel different compared to other mainline games. That's true, there's no gyms. No, you're right with that. Maybe not Ultra games. Yeah, I think Auras is great. Well, I think XY is also pretty decent. I'd say like Auras, then Scarlet Violet Switch 2, then XY, then BDSP or something like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. God dang it, dearling. Ugh. Give them all easy Elite 4, then give them Cynthia. I mean, the thing is, I think for a beginning player, you have to choose a game with EXP share. For a Pokemon game new to humans, what type of human would you recommend? Probably one that likes video games. No one who isn't nostalgic looks at Gen 4 sprites and thinks, wow, great graphics. I guess. I don't know. But I think for a new player, choosing a game with EXP share is... Leaf Green has EXP share. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean, Bulb. Sure, shut up. So I'd say Auras, then I don't know. I don't think Leaf Green is a good experience for a first Pokemon game. I mean, back then it would have been. Sure. But nowadays, I don't think so. Like, I'm also thinking about, like, Let's Go or Legends EA. They're good games. However, they are very different from the other Pokemon games. However, if they have played Pokemon Go in the past, maybe Let's Go is a really good option, actually. If they have Pogo experience, then Let's Go would be probably the best one you can choose. That's why Let's Go was made. I know. I know. If I start with Leaf Green, you're disappointed how easy newer gens are. Could be true. Or maybe you're relieved that you don't have to grind as much anymore. I don't know if necessarily disappointed. Why are there two on top of here? Now I kind of have to go on top of here. Man. Oh, man. Burb. What do you mean, burb? Did I make dinner, DTR? Why am I flying over this mountain when I can fly around it? I do not know. That was a choice. Hello there, John. We'll take Chef Boyard's beef rioli is better lukewarm. I have no clue what that is, my man. I never get why there was so much leveling back then. I don't know either. Sandwich. Well, it's a dinner, I guess. Send one Twitch. Can you go up, Miraidon? Like, holy moly. Do other games play you? Wow. I started printing your gift. It'll take some time. That's fine. I would have also been fine with, you know, just winning the tournament. That alone was already pretty cool. And I'm on vacation next week. Dang. I start work next week. And with that, I don't know if you know yet, Nico, but like I'm gonna be taking like a break from streaming for quite a bit. So, do you play with other games other than Pokemon? Yes. I start nothing next week. Good for you, Bob. You're also not gonna start living your life to the fullest next week. No, it's not gonna be happening anytime soon. You can't keep getting away with knocking me out of tournaments. Hey, I'm not knocking you out of the underused tournament. I don't know if you're participating in it, but I'm not knocking you out of that one. I don't know if it's finished yet. I've not been keeping up with that. I don't participate in it. I am. Yeah, I'm not knocking you out of that one, so you don't have to be worried. Lower bracket final. Oh, you're working with lower brackets. Interesting. Probably gonna be hunting the same Dat and Bulba next week. Probably, Bob. Lower bracket final, and then final, I guess. What does the upper bracket final still have to play? I don't know. I lost upper bracket finals because I mega full Scolipede one turn too early. Ooh. Painful. Scolipede, wait, what the hell even is Mega Scolipede's ability? Upper bracket semi-final. Is it? But it, do you count the upper bracket final as the ultimate final, or would there be one more upper bracket match and then the finale against the lower bracket? Shell armor, it can't get crit. That sounds useless. And what's its base ability? I really don't know much about Scolipede. Speed boost. Oh. Yeah, no. I can see how not Mega Fulfing it would be a smart thing to do then. I don't know. We had another underused tournament, but instead of banning the top 100, we only banned the top 30. I had speed boost Blaziken. No, I did not. That was a different thing. Oh, I had Sword Stance and lost speed battles versus Espeon. Oh, that sucks. Ah, dang. No, it's in my Elite 4 battles that I use Mega Blaziken with speed boost. Who has it both with or without Mega? It's not like Blaze is any use at all. I don't like it how if you swap in the middle of a turn, you don't get speed boost at the end of the turn. I don't like that mechanic. I feel like you should just get it at the end of the turn regardless of what happens. Exactly. Alright. I had Volt Switch and a Flip Turn on my team. Yeah. I don't remember. I encountered it once. I don't remember what I have on my team that would pivot though. I can't even remember most of my teammates right now. Yeah, it's interesting. I have to play the wall with 3 physical attackers. Oof. I was just on ladder. I was battling a team today with 5 physical attackers and Sinistra. I was like, okay, I'll just put up a reflect. Thanks. Don't have to put up a live screen. I think you can make full beat work in competitive. I think we have already discussed the only way you could use full beat competitively, Bob. Tail glow, focus sash, baton pass. Is my name Wolfie? I don't know. No. And I don't want to find out. I don't know, Nico, your favorite Pokemon is Aegislash, right? That you use in almost every game. When Haxorus comes out, I really want to make a team with Haxorus, but he's so bad competitively, which I hate. I want to make a team with Firo, right? I don't use it that active anymore. Fair. No, if genuinely, bro, if Haxorus gets added to the game, that season, or rather that rule set probably, I'll have a team focused around Haxorus somehow. Hopefully. It's one of the monsters with over 100 wins on. Fair. I won my 10th game with Excadrill today, apparently. And my, like, 50th game with Staraptor. And Grimmsnarl. My Grudge was over 250 now, god dang. I have not really used Garchomp much. I used it when I was a Dragon-type gym leader. And maybe I used it on like one other team or something. I just think Folder was in the game. I really like the design of it. Fair. I've made a new team for the Elite Four as well, yet I've not been able to do a battle yet. You're an Elite Four member, right? Are you? Or are you a water gym leader? No, that's Cello. Cello. Oh yeah, I was supposed to battle you, and then I didn't see the freaking message until the next morning. That was my bad. Still on the upper bracket semifinals against me. Dang. I have no clue what the farthest somebody made it into the Elite Four is so far. One day I'll fight Nico in Champions and I'll win. Right. Both game 1 and 2 at over 30 turns, I believe. Damn, how? Was he stalling? Did we ever play? I don't think so. Bob doesn't play Champions a whole lot. He played the wall with Trick Room. Oh, dang. But even then, that is not that stally. Body press, heavy slam should do a lot of damage. No, but I have history beating Hex. You beat me once because what happened again? You got like 3 Rock-side flinches in a row? Or something like that? You won purely because of BS luck. I do remember that. And this was before, this was like when Champions just released and I had 0 experience in competitive. Hello there, Robin. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? I'll find the rage clip. Oh god. No, we actually did something stupid. Dude, I lost a game yesterday because Ice Punch froze me 2 turns in a row. Turn 1, Ice Punch, freeze, thaw out, thank god. Turn 2, Ice Punch, freeze, and I lost. Hello? No. That's literally a 1%. I got so scammed that game. In the game versus Claire, I intimidated his Skarmory to -5 attack? Damn. Skarmory is not a top 100? Is there a way to find your own clips? I have no clue, Bob. Turn 1, Rock Slide, 2 flinch. Turn 2, Rock Slide, 2 flinch. Yay! That's not fun. I mean, every Pokemon has a 21% chance to get flinched by Rock Slide each turn. Hello there, Bass. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Getting like a 1 in 5 4 times in a row, that's like 1 in 625. That's crazy unlucky. That was a Glaceon with Snow Cloak. Oh. Interesting. Underused tournaments, they're interesting. I don't know. I want to point out that the not using top 30 team, like the team that I made with Dragonite as my ace, I made that completely myself. I was like, ooh, I want to use Dragonite, and Pelipper is really nice with Dragonite, and then this and then that, and then this and then that, and that's how I made the team. But such underused Pokemon, I have no clue where to even start. Every time it froze, god dang. That sucks. I also looked it up. Is freeze the only status effect you cannot reliably put upon a Pokemon? Like, there's no move that just freezes a Pokemon. There's like Confuse Ray, Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder. Freeze is the only one that doesn't have like a direct way to apply it. It's also the worst stat. Is it the worst status condition? It can suck really badly. It doesn't have to though. Like, you can thaw it instantly, which you can't do with sleep. It can also take 3 turns though, which also can't happen with sleep. Game 2, there were 5 attacks that would have hit Glaceon and won me the game on the spot, even though he had the wall as his ace, and it missed every time. Dang. It's worse than sleep. Other than Ice types are immune to it, which there's no type that's immune to sleep. Using a fire move instantly thaws you out, and you can get thawed out on turn 1. Grass is immune to Sleep Powder, not Sing. I was modding after that game. I built my team in like 25 minutes. Yeah, but I like to put a lot of thought into the teams that I build. Maybe that's why I keep knocking you out of tournaments, because I actually properly do team building, including testing. Anyway, here we have rate 4600. I don't know, with underused Pokemon, like, I looked it up, I'm pretty sure the 101st most popular Pokemon had the ability to Mega Evolve. I had no time for underused Cup, fair. Impressive you made it this far then, probably. I also didn't have a lot of time for the other tournaments. My team against you was relatively well prepared. Fair. Fun fact, I actually made it to Master Ball rank with that non-top 30 team that season. You're the only one I lost to, so... Oh yeah. And you're the only one I lost to. So yeah, that was pretty fair. No, I remember. The thing is, I know why I lost the first battle against you. It's because I didn't have speed control. So when I battled you again, I just made sure I would always have speed control. And that's how I won the second game. told me after the final, oh, I didn't know grass is not effective with race powder. I did know. I did know it. I just didn't think about it. Like, when you said it, I was like, wait, why didn't I think of that? Like, I knew it. It's just like sometimes I forget dark types are immune to Prankster. Like, I knew that before I started playing champions. You don't know how often I tried to encore dark types with Whimsicott, and it didn't work. Now that I think about it, I'm currently using Grimmsnarl in ranked. I really gotta remember that I can't slow down Pokemon that are dark types with Scary Face. I feel like I almost did that. I genuinely think I tried to Parting Shot a Tyranitar, but it protected. And then I did something else the next turn. I still say your Serena solo won, I feel. If I knew Serena could not be Rage Powdered, yeah, it would have easily solo won, and I would have won probably pretty badly. But if you knew that I didn't know, you could have maybe won it. Can't lead shit, can't Rage Powder, and Kang gets useless. No, Kang doesn't get useless. You can Fake Out, and then Last Resort the next turn. Into Armor Tail or Queenly Majesty. That works. I tested that. Specifically, not for that tournament, but for another tournament. I wanted to know exactly how the strategy works. I still... You lose a turn, sure. I don't know if you were Silk Scarfed, but like, Kangaskhan would have definitely one-shot Serena after that initial turn. I was, yeah. It also didn't help that like most of my team was physical. Like, Dragonite was the only special attacker I had, which made that Scofflin so scary. Or, and Pelipper. And I remember the positioning was very tricky for both of us. There was so much switching. Every time we played against each other, there was so much positioning. Which is crazy, because I don't have that in most games. Now, to be fair, most games I play with Megastaraptor, which is just increase Megastaraptor's defense, and now you win. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, yeah. I don't know, I'm the type of person to get slightly irritated after I lose a close battle. When I shouldn't. He found the clipboard, nice. Every turn felt very important. It did, yeah. Also, there was one strategy I never got to use in the tournament. And that is my Politoed had Perish Song, which, on ranked, I won so many games by Perish Songing in the end. When the opponent only had 2 Pokemon left. I never got to use it in the tournament. Which was kind of sad. Also, this is going to be the last raid I'm going to be checking out on the Switch too. For today. I've been live long. No, I've not been live long enough yet. I started early. I forgot. I'll continue like one more day of timesheet or something. I was fine with losing the finals after winning versus you in the groups, you know? Yeah, fair. Hello there, Michael. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty fine. My Steam hates updating Palworld. I don't know why. Interesting. I hate my PC updating. Ugh. Why does a Windows update reset all Microsoft settings, microphone settings across all platforms? I hate my PC, yeah. Bro, this morning I struggled 10 minutes with my PC before stream. Oh, Quick Claw procs too many times, yeah. I remember. Dude, I'm just gonna say again what happened this morning. I don't know if DTR has heard it yet. I don't think so. But I did a Mario Odyssey speedrun this morning. Kinda got triggered. I died on a Mega Brutal, and because of that, I missed the sub 120. Womp womp. Okay, anyway, I used my capture card this morning. When I use my capture card in the morning... that means that when I restart, you know, when I want to stream, my capture card doesn't work. That's just a thing. I don't know why, this always happens. If I use my capture card in the morning, when I want to stream, my capture card doesn't work. So I unplug, replug my capture card. Other capture card doesn't work because I replugged the original capture card, which are not connected. Just does that. So I have to also reset the other capture card. Okay, capture cards are working. I already have my phone camera set up to do face tracking. After reconnecting my capture card, my phone stops working. And doesn't want to reconnect. I did not touch it at all. Why? Why? So it took me like another 10 minutes to get that working. I ended up restarting my iPhone. Skill issue sucks to suck, yeah, I know. And also, in general, I, for work, have gotten a MacBook that I have to use for work. Is that Shiny Gimmighoul? No, I'm tripping. I hate MacBook, bro. I think of doing another Pokemon stream soon. I have done Pokemon streams every day for like months, Michael. And I'll be doing them daily until Sunday. What question is that? But yeah, I don't know. I hate MacBook, bro. First of all, if I click the red X at the top of a program, why does it minimize the program instead of closing it? What? Secondly, is there any way I can send files from a MacBook to my phone or the other way around? I don't think so. I think that's literally impossible without using mail or WeTransfer. Thirdly, why does a MacBook not have USB ports? Time to learn Linux. I got a MacBook from school. School? Work. I got a MacBook from work to use for work. I can't just not use it. Oh yeah, and the last annoying thing about MacBook is if you have multiple instances of the same program open, you can't alt-tab between them. Why not? Why is that not an option? If you have like multiple instances of Safari open, you cannot alt-tab in between them. Ah. I don't like the MacBook. Like, initially, they said, you're gonna get a MacBook. Only one person in the apartment has a non-MacBook for specific purposes. I was like, alright, I'm fine with that. MacBook sounds cool. Until I got it. I'm a tech genius and MacBook troubles me, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's great for a lot of people. For me, though, it's really not. Like, if I ever get a new PC, bro, I'm getting Linux, 100%. I don't know what version, like, preferably, I get Linux that looks like Windows, that function like Windows, without the bloatware and without the horrible mechanics that they sometimes have. Very interesting, Michael. I use an iPad for school, but like only for taking notes. I guess that's fair. Montana Linux, trust me. I have a friend who's super tech savvy. He's still on Windows 10. And once Windows 10 stops support, he's switching to Linux. Like, sometimes I have an issue with my PC, Windows 11, while he has Windows 10. And he asks me, oh, just open this. And I'm like, how the hell do I open that? And he's just do this. And I'm like, it's not there. I was like, oh, Windows 11 moment. It dies, yeah, it dies. I'm still using Windows 10, yeah. And I'm scared to switch. Don't switch to Windows 11, just don't do it. Is he sleeping right now? I don't think so. But maybe? I mean, last night at 9 PM, I wanted to play Palworld with him. He said, no, I'm tired. So I'm assuming he went to bed early. Sport is ended, by the way, no? I don't know. I don't know exactly. Again, I'm not that tech savvy. I don't know, like, currently, what I'm gonna use my money on is saving up for an apartment. Once I have that sorted out, there are 2 more things that I want to do with my money. One, improve stream quality by 1,000,000% by actually paying people to, like, do art and stuff. I think in January, I don't know. And 2, I mean, the thing is, I don't really need to upgrade my PC. My PC works almost perfectly fine for streaming. So, I don't really need a new PC badly. Although here's the thing, right? In 10 years, my PC is gonna barely work anymore. But at that point, buying PCs might also become, like, impossible. Imagine thinking about buying an apartment. Couldn't be me. I mean, you don't have a full-time job yet, do you? You're still in school. I've not worked yet either. I'm gonna start working. And I'm still gonna have to live with my parents for like another 2-3 years before I can actually buy an apartment. It's not great. I'm in an apprenticeship, fair. Like, it's not great. But at least I have the ability to save up for an apartment. And you live in Germany. I'm pretty sure Germany is quite a bit cheaper when it comes to houses / apartments than the Netherlands. Even then, I don't have money at all for an apartment. No, 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 no. No? No, no, no. How expensive would a 1-bedroom apartment be? Belgium is way cheaper, that is true. Germany's crazy with house prices, so is the Netherlands. Like, how many euros would, like, a 1-bedroom apartment be? Depends on the city. Not in a city, in a town. Or maybe, like, a super small city. Hello there, Ollie. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's like, no Munich, no Hamburg, no Berlin. Right, just... A friend of mine paid 200k for a 2-bedroom apartment in Munich? Holy moly! Dude, I wish. A 1-bedroom apartment outside of a city is 250 here minimum. Dude, I wish we had those prices. What's happening? We're talking house market right now. And who has it worse? And he renovated everything. I mean, fair, but like, an apartment outside of a city, 1 bedroom, costs like minimum 250,000 here. I think it might be 1 bedroom. I mean, still though. In Munich? One of Germany's biggest cities? I'm assuming it's probably in the outskirts somehow. One living room, toilet, kitchen, and bedroom. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm looking for as well for now. But it's like outside of the city, minimum 250k. In the city, minimum 300k. Just don't move to Brussels. Yeah, I don't plan to move to Belgium at all, actually. It's in a worse parts of Munich, fair. I'd assume so. 200k sounded really cheap. But like, our housing markets are like similar. Like, I can also move to the other side of the country where I could probably get a 1-bedroom apartment for like 150k. Belgium is the best. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, buddy. And here it comes with a quote. I'm not biased at all. Biased. How does trainers live in Pokemon? Like, there's a trainer alone on one of the Kasuyura Lake Islets. Does bro live there? Yes. He lives there now. I think these might be the last raids for today, if I'm gonna be honest. 4609, no shiny. Oh, and my parents too, Nico. Only they bought it for cheaper. It's worth more now. And they bought it in like 2001 or 2000. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. With an extra day of Gimmighoul encounters. Exactly, he gets it. And the roads. Ugh, the roads. He's supposed to survive before the protagonist is there. He lives on the Titan Islet. He just does. Just let him be. The road is German's fault. I was to Amsterdam once. Okay, now, I've been to Amsterdam a lot. Amsterdam does kind of suck. Amsterdam is not a great place to be. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's gonna be it for me for today. Your trains are actually on time. That's true. Wait, did you go to City Safari? You went all the way from Munich to... Wait, didn't Munich has a... Doesn't Munich have a City Safari like in a week or so? It was like moving to the first world country from the third... Amsterdam? Nah, you tripping. Amsterdam is not that great in my opinion. It looks fancy, but it's really not that great. Oh, when it comes to trains. Sure, I guess. Although our trains are also not that great. They're better than Germany though. Deutschbahn. It's gotta be like the worst train company in Europe, I think. Yeah, no, I have heard a lot about Deutschbahn. I hate it, yeah. I despise it. We'll go despise it some more for the rest of the day, I suppose. So, yeah, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye-bye.